Have you ever been betrayed by your best friend in the worst possible way? Have you ever trusted someone so much that you ignored every warning sign? That was me with my best friend Matt. We met in high school. Both of us, just two awkward kids obsessed with video games and fixing up old bikes. We even went to the same college, shared a tiny apartment with paper-thin walls and no heat in the winter. It was perfect, or so I thought. Matt was always the smart one. He aced exams without trying, breezed through assignments while I struggled. So when he offered to help me with our final project, I didn't even hesitate. We were both computer science majors, and our senior thesis was everything. It was the ticket to job offers, internships, our futures. We decided to create a predictive analytics software, something that could forecast market trends faster and more accurately than anything out there. We worked on it for months, barely sleeping. Matt handled the algorithms. I handled the database integration. It was a perfect system, or so I thought. 2 weeks before our final presentation, I walked into our shared workspace and found it completely empty. Matt's desk was cleared off. His computer was gone. Even his posters and chair were missing. My heart thudded in my chest as I called his phone. No answer. I texted him. Nothing. I even ran to our apartment, but his room was cleaned out. It was like he had never been there. Panic clawed up my throat. I rushed back to the computer lab, pulled up our project repository. My access was revoked. I tried every password, every back door. I couldn't get in. I sat there, fingers trembling, staring at the login screen that mocked me with its blinking cursor. 3 days passed with no sign of him. Then I got a call from one of our classmates. "Hey, saw your name on the project showcase list." "Congrats," she said cheerily. "What are you talking about?" I stammered. "Your project, Predictix. Matt presented it yesterday. It was incredible. Everyone's talking about it." My stomach dropped. Did he say anything about me?" I asked, voice cracking. A pause. "He said you dropped out last minute, that you couldn't handle the pressure." She hung up, and the silence roared in my ears. I rushed to the department head, demanding a meeting. I showed them my notes, my designs, even drafts of the code with my initials in the comments. He just shook his head. "I'm sorry, but Matt already filed the intellectual property under his name last week. He's been listed as the sole creator." I felt the room spin. I wasn't just erased. I was replaced. The project I poured my soul into was his now. He had even accepted a job offer from one of the top firms in the city. I went to his new apartment, an address I got from mutual friends. I banged on the door until my fists hurt. He never answered. That summer, I watched Matt's face pop up on tech blogs, interviews, even TED Talks. They called him a self-made genius. I changed majors the next year. I couldn't look at code anymore without feeling sick. Sometimes, I wonder if he ever thinks about it, about me, about the project that wasn't his. And sometimes, I still get this email from an old shared folder, an automatic backup from when we worked together. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know if I ever will, but I keep it, just in case I ever want to remember what betrayal looks like.